Hello, hello, hello. Good day, good evening, depending on where you are watching and listening in from in the world. This is Latasha, the boss chick, Wilson. I am so excited on today. Just stop by to spread some love, spread some joy, and spread some knowledge. Come on in, come on in. If this is your first time on my page, make sure you like and subscribe because you are going to enjoy the information and the knowledge that's being dropped. I'm super excited. I do not own the rights of this jazz music that you may hear in the background, but come on in, come on in. I need you to tag a friend. I am specifically looking for individuals who like to make multiple streams of income. You need to be astute and a student. Get a pen and paper because I'm going to drop some information that definitely is life changing because it changed my life as well as my bank account. Literally was able to make six figures from home in my pajamas. Yes, that's right. So come get funded with us. Yes, we access capital and allow you to, come in this space, learn and earn, but you get to do so off of the experience, off of the knowledge, and off of access of my relationships, right? I've built a ton of relationships with multiple seven and eight figure earners, right? And so anybody connected to me that is interested in learning how to diversify your finances, how to grow your portfolio, how to build assets, you are in the right place. So, what's up, you guys? My name is Latasha Wilson. They also call me the boss chick. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to tap you in to one of our amazing corporate calls that we had the other day. My mentor and coach, Dr. China Buffley, she opens up this call. She shares with us pretty much the blueprint of how we're able to use our cell phones, use technology, your laptop, your iPad, and make money. If you are interested in, again, multiple streams of income, you need more money, you need more finances. If you have a whole lot of month left and not enough money to match it, then you are in the right place. If you have children, if you have grown-up kids, if you have grandkids that you want to leave a legacy for, you don't want to leave them with your bills. You don't want to leave them with a headache. You want them to bury you properly and send you off well when you're of age and elderly and all that good stuff. You want them to speak well of you. So how about put them in a position where money and struggling is not their portion. So we're breaking generational curses over here, and I am super excited to share this information. So let me go ahead and share my screen because you guys, again, you want to subscribe. You want to subscribe to this page, to my channel. God bless you guys. All right, stay tuned. Hey guys, don't go anywhere. I think you are not able to hear. I want to make sure that you're able to hear.
Hey guys, don't
So,
go anywhere. I
uh-oh.
think you.
Yeah, I had to get in on another device. So let's go ahead and do this one more time. I want to make sure you are able to hear the information that we're sharing on tonight or on today, depending on where you're watching from. Okay. So I am going to stop stop the screen share. We're gonna do it one more time, right? Thank you for your patience. So also share tab audio. Yes, we want to share the audio. Got that. Boom. There we go. Okay.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to tonight's call, guys. Extremely excited to be here with you guys tonight. If you guys could, one more time in the chat, just type in where you guys are calling in from. The person that sent this link to you is very excited about some information that you're going to hear today. And I have the opportunity of welcoming you guys to the call, to host this call. Guys, my name is Matthew Thayer. I'm a Crown Ambassador inside of this platform, guys. I've been a part of this platform a little over 3 years, and it's been an absolute blessing in my life. It's allowed me to travel to over 25 different countries. I've been able to speak in front of thousands of people about this opportunity, and it's brought people like Dr. Ambassador China into my life. And together, guys, over the last 4 to 5 months, me and Dr. China have expanded this business all over the world. And some of you guys might be on this call tonight because she invited you, or someone in her organization invited you, or just someone a part of this Akashics community invited you. But you're in the right place, guys, with the right people at the right time. This business, guys, this opportunity has drastically changed my life. It's been an absolute blessing, guys, and I'm super excited for all of you guys that are here for the very first time. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring up Ambassador Dr. China, guys. For those of you guys that might not know who she is, she's actually in the $1 million Hall of Fame in this industry. She is a massive leader. She's helped thousands and thousands and thousands of people go from literally working a 9-to-5 job to complete financial freedom. I mean, I've seen her time and time again help so many people really have breakthroughs in this industry. She's a leader of leaders. She's an amazing person. And guys, she's going to go through the information today with you guys. So Dr. China, if you are there, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spotlight your video. Let's show these guys what we got going on. But guys, thank you so much. And Dr. China, the floor is yours.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, Maddie, first of all, I want to just say thank you for that great introduction. I'm so excited. Like, I am genuinely excited that we get to do something so legendary together. And I just want to say congratulations. You just brought a brand new home for you and your wife and your family. And it's just so exciting to see what this industry has been able to do, not just for you and the impact that it's made on your life and the lives of those that are directly connected to you, but even the impact that you've made globally on people to teach them a skill, perhaps that no one ever could be able to take away from them. I'm really excited because I believe we're right now at the perfect time. So many people are looking for what we offer. And I'm just excited because we get to do it bigger and better than we've ever done it before. You know, Maddie said some incredible things about me, but I just want you to know that this is a guy that didn't just do 7 figures, but he's done 8 figures, right? He's done multiple millions of dollars, but even more important, he's helped to make so much impact. And so if you're here tonight because someone thought enough of you not to leave you out of a well conversation, I want you to just take a moment and and drop in the chat, thank you. Thank you to the person that invited you. In fact, let's go a step further. Let's go ahead and just write the name of the person in the chat that invited you. Because to be quite honest with you, what you're about to hear, it could be life-changing. For those of you that apply the information that we're going to share, it could totally change your life. Guys, take a moment and look at the chat, because I don't believe that there's no great thing that God gives us that we can do alone. Somebody had to give you access, right? Access into the room, access to the information, access to their mentors, access to something that is so amazing that they was able to find. So congratulations to all the incredible names that you're seeing in the chat. We're very big on gratitude, right? So we want to start this call off with just gratitude, because they honestly did not have to share this with you. This is one of those things that they could have applied themselves and been in a position that was a blessing for them and their families. So what I'm going to do over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share a little bit about who we are here in Akashics. I'm going to share a little bit about what we do. But most of the time tonight is going to be focused on what's in it for you. So I want you to pull out pen. I want you to pull out notepad. And I want you to even look at the list of participants. Even if you're a guest tonight, if you don't have anyone here that you would want to travel around the world with, anyone here that you would want to win with, I always say, who would I want to be on a private jet with? Who would I want to be on a private yacht with? Those exclusive individuals that I want to see really win big, make sure you take a moment to invite them, because by the time we get to the end of this call, you're going to wish that you would have invited them. So I'm going to share my slides because I'm a visual learner. I believe many of you are probably visual learners. Just put 777s in the chat if you guys could see my slides right now. And I highly recommend, once again, that you take down notes. You don't want to leave this up to memory. So once again, I'm Dr. China Bethy. I'm the founder of a faith-based accredited institution by the name of Rich University. And we partnered with this amazing company. Now, what's very important to me is credibility. And so when we were looking for a partner company that could really help our community win, we did all the sorting, we did all the sifting, we did all the interviewing, we did all the vetting, because we knew with the credibility that we bring to the table, it was important. Now, you may see ambassador in front of my name. I am a global ambassador to the United Nations. So when I make a decision for partnership, because of my diplomatic status, I can't just make any kind of decision. So when we partner with Akashics, we partner with a company that we knew that was going to be able to make impact and global impact on nations and generations around the world. And I'm so excited that we did. Now, what is Akashics? Akashics is simply a community of entrepreneurs where we have a specific mission to help millions of people create financial freedom. And if you're looking for a way to create financial freedom right now in 2025, just put 777s in the chat quickly. Drop sevens in the chat. I want to make sure that the audience that we are looking for is actually in the room tonight, right? We're going to simply do that by leveraging the power of social selling with the financial markets. More now than ever, people want to learn the skill of trading. People want to master new skills like trading and even understanding AI technology. For many people, AI is replacing their jobs, but inside of our community, we're showing you how to leverage this technology to actually be able to make more money. And then e-learning, it makes trading more accessible for the everyday person. This is going to really empower your financial journey. So it doesn't really matter what your background is, right? I always like to say it doesn't matter if you come from Yale or jail. If you really want more out of life, you want to make impact, you want to do something meaningful, you want to get to the right side of money, not just so that you can have all the material things, but so that you could actually be an asset to your family. I'm a woman of faith, and I know it in the book that I read, which is the Bible. It says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. But the reality of it is, here in North America, 67% of Americans are workers are saying that they are living paycheck to paycheck. Can anybody relate? Even if it's not you, maybe it's somebody that you know that they're going through a cycle where they're just not getting ahead. 18 million US households don't even have enough money in 2025 to buy food. We're watching government shut down. We're watching people lives literally shift overnight. 70% of consumers say that they're struggling to just buy the basic necessities like groceries because the cost of living is increasing. I don't believe that the cost of living is going to go down. So I understand that the skill sets that you acquire right now must be skill sets that are going to be high value skill sets for this time. And then even 60% of the US households don't even earn enough to afford the minimal quality of life that I believe everybody on this line deserves. 50% of the world's jobs are being eliminated due to AI. And we actually know that inside of the financial markets, that there's a big financial gap. Most of us are first generation wealth builders. If you did not come from a family of millionaires, a family of wealth, just put threes in the chat right now. I just want to know if there's anybody else in the room that could relate to me and my story. You know, I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I live currently in Atlanta, Georgia with my husband and I. We've been married for 24 years. We have 3 incredible children. And we honestly was displaced. We got to Atlanta because of Hurricane Katrina. As homeowners, as business owners, and a very aggressive and ambitious couple, we found ourselves standing in lines for clothes and food for something that we could not even control. And so when I think about the financial markets, this isn't something that was taught to me in elementary school. It wasn't taught to me in middle school. It wasn't taught to me in high school. It wasn't even taught to me in college. So we recognize that there is a knowledge gap. And we understand that most people don't even have the emotional discipline that's required to make the amount of money that they desire. You know, the access inside the financial markets has been very complex. In fact, about 20 years ago, if you wanted to learn how to trade, you would have needed $100,000 to even enter into the market. There's still a lack of mentorship, but I can tell you right now, those barriers honestly have completely been removed. We've removed the barrier of entry because Akashex provides a solution. And if you're here tonight because you're looking for a real solution to make real impact, you're definitely in the right place and you're here at the right time. Now, there's a few things that we've been able to do to solve a major problem. Now, I've been in this trading space for the last decade, so I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. We're not here because of the whole trading wave that just hit social media. We're the reason that there is a trading wave in our community on social media. And so when you get started with us, I can tell you right now, there is nothing in the marketplace to compare to what we offer to you. We have the Oracle live session, so you can literally, as a beginner, as a busy professional, as a novice, as someone who knows nothing about trading, you simply know you got a vision, you got a goal, and you need to do something now. The world is changing quickly, right? So what this gives you an opportunity to do, you can hop on a live session with real live educators that have the experience, some of them 20 years, some of them 15 years, some of them 10 years, 5 years of experience that's showing you what they've been able to learn inside the real live financial markets. And now you can basically follow along with them. So these live sessions with experts allow you to earn while you learn. We even have an e-learning academy where there are micro learning style videos. We recognize that you have busy lives. We recognize that there's a lot that's going on and the things that you're committed to, but we don't want that to be an excuse for you not to get to the right side of money. So in Akashex's e-learning academy, we have video trainings. There are multiple different language, hundreds of videos back there for you to learn the fundamentals of the market, right? Instead of spending your time endlessly scrolling on social media, Netflixing and chilling, you could spend that time really developing the knowledge and insight inside of the financial markets. Now, we also have a proprietary technology called Tap to Trade. With this one-click technology, guys, this is a game changer. Somebody write game changer in the chat. When I saw this technology, it absolutely blew my mind. Listen, for those that don't have the time, you know, when you talk to people about opportunities, those that really want more out of life, that really want to change their lives, there were 2 things that I saw popped up. And one of them was the lack of time. Well, this eliminates that now, guys, because with one tap, you can enter a trade and mirror expert traders. That means you don't need any charts, no analysis, just simple results. You get to choose the trader. You get to set the risk and you simply tap to trade. It's just that simple. It's an alert that comes to your phone with the app that you download. In fact, if I were you right now, even if you're a guest, I would literally pull up my phone and I will go to your Apple store or your Google store and download the Akashex app. And when you become a member tonight, come on, somebody comment tonight. When you become a member tonight, why? Because action takers are money makers. You're not just here to hear about how you can change your life. You're ready to change your life right now. So when you download the Akashex app, you spell it just like this, AKASHX, and you become a member tonight, you're you're going to actually have access to this proprietary technology where this alert will come to your phone that will give you all the parameters that you need inside the financial markets. And all you have to do is simply press one button, approve, and boom, just like that, you're in the trade. So this is absolutely powerful. We even have pulse signals that give you alerts in real time. There is no comparisons. Inside of what we have inside of Akashex, we have simply solved a significant problem to help the beginner and busy professional not miss out on the largest wealth transfer of our time. You get real-time alerts from experts, right? From the best trade entry opportunities, and it is amazing. Now, I want to talk about this for a second because some of you are not beginners. Some of you are excited about enhancing your skills and you understand the importance of community. You don't want to do this by yourself because you understand that you can make so much more when you're connected to community. Well, one of the things that we offer you is our Radar X scanners. Now, this is scanners that are going to allow you to actually scan the market in real time. That's going to help you with your own trading. In fact, I'm so excited about this. I'm going to stop sharing and I actually want to pull up some of the scanners. I want to show you a little bit about what it looks like behind the scenes, right? I want you to know that when you get started tonight, you're immediately going to have access to our tap to trade technology that we just went over. So whether you're on your phone or on a desktop, you can literally log into your back office. And when a trade alert comes out, guys, you can simply, boom, press approve. And just like that, you're in the trade. Not only that, we talked about the pulse signals, guys. We talked about the academy, but I want to show you guys some of the scanners. I'm really excited about the scanners that we have. When you learn the strategies connected to these scanners, listen, you don't even have to wait for an alert to come out. Now you're in total control of being able to make as much money as you want in the market. One of my favorite scanners is Velocity. Velocity has been a game changer. In fact, I believe because a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. That means a good woman too. I'm literally showing my 11-year-old how to move money in the market. Now, obviously, he's too young to actually have a real account, but I figure if he can learn how to play all of these games and use technology to waste time, then why not help him to develop a skill? So I'm telling you guys, this is so simple that a fifth grader could literally learn this skill. So this is one of the scanners that we have, and you guys will have access to it as well. We even have smart tools, AI software, and everything that's available to really help you to win inside the financial markets. So let me now continue to just share my slides. I just get so excited about the product and how efficient that they are. So it doesn't matter where you are in your journey. Beginner, advanced, expert, we have something for you. What about cryptocurrency? Let me tell you something, guys. Cryptocurrency is something that you do not want to miss. And you don't want to have your lack of knowledge or insight to cause you to miss out on an opportunity for your family to be in a position that your great-great-grandparents only dreamed about, right? So with our Krypton Academy, this is so phenomenal because not only does it provide you education around cryptocurrency, it puts you in a position to totally set it and forget it. Somebody comments, set it and forget it. This is for the person that says, listen, I may not know all the intricacies about the financial markets. I may not know all the details about this world of trading, but I know something is happening right now and I don't want to miss it. Well, when you get started with our Krypton Academy, you can literally simply connect your account to the master traders and set it and forget it. This is absolutely powerful. We even have the trading logs. We even have the Luma analytics, the Sage AI assistant. So we thought about everything from the skill set to the mindset to really help you to be successful inside of the market. But here's the biggest game changer. Not only have we solved the major problem of the time that most people don't have. So remember the two barriers that I noticed? It was the lack of time and the lack of money that stopped a lot of people from getting started that really wanted to change their lives. Well, here inside of Akashex, we solved that problem with the lack of time. And here's how we solve the problem of a lack of money. When you get started with us tonight, you get access to a trading challenge. And the way the trading challenges work is it gives you an opportunity to leverage OPM. I want you to comment in the chat OPM, right? OPM. What if there was a way for you to get started with this platform? And when you wanted to start growing money, you was able to leverage other people's capital without having to risk your own money, where you get an opportunity to use Akashic's services to help you to pass a simple evaluation process. So the way this works, depending on which package you choose to get started with tonight, you'll have access to $10,000 in trading capital, $25,000 in trading capital, $50,000 in trading capital, or $100,000 in trading capital. And when you pass a simple evaluation using our help, using our support, using our technology and our community, then 80% of whatever you profit, you can withdraw. Guys, this has been the biggest game changer that I have ever seen in the last decade of me being inside of this space. And the results are absolutely amazing. But wait, there's more. Akashex recognizes that when you start to make more money, you begin to want more memories. So we offer you an opportunity to access Akashex Travel, where you can see more and spend less. This is your passport to affordable luxury around the world. So now your families who watch you work so hard could now benefit from the fruit of your labor. Now, what's included with Akashex Travel is you get up to 70% off of over 1 million hotels and resorts around the world. But not just resorts and hotels, car rentals, cruises, weekly resorts, activities. How about if you like sporting events or you like to go eat at restaurants, even in your city? Or what about retail shopping? This is a membership. And I'm telling you right now, membership has its privileges. Everyone wants to level up their lifestyle. And now you can too. Now, these are real people with real results, guys, like Stacy, who's been able to walk away from her 9-to-5 jobs, 2 9-to-5 jobs, to be able to pursue trading full time, and has been able to earn over $10,000 in profits. Now, past results don't guarantee future profits. I don't know how serious you're going to take this. I don't know the level of commitment that you have. I don't know how big your goals are or how in distress you are with your current situation. But when I look at the testimonies like Xavier, who's been able to help over 200 people in Savannah, who's a college student, they've eliminated all excuses. She's already made over $17,000 on this incredible platform. And even Joshua, who was able to now earn over $20,000. Terica, I mean, listen, do you see yourself in a space with like-minded people who put all excuses to the side and decided to go all in? Amir is crushing it with Zeus, and you can too. So by now, I'm sure you're ready to get started. And you're probably wondering, what does it take? I'm ready to change my life. I don't want to be left out. Well, I'll be honest with you. My favorite package is the annual membership. Why? Because I believe that if you're really serious about changing your life, you're going to need about a year. I mean, let's just think about it. Somebody's going to go to school to become a doctor, perhaps a lawyer. Not only do they usually have a bunch of student loan debt to get to the point where they can make 6 figures, they usually have to pay that debt off, right? Well, for $18.99 one time, somebody comment one time in the chat. For $18.99 one time, you get access to everything that I just showed you in the Akashex suite, right? With our product suite, you get the Trading Academy, the Tap to Trade, the live Oracle sessions, the pulse signals, the Krypton Academy. Are you kidding me? All of this? Yes. The Radar X scanners, the trading log, the actual real-time analytics, the Sage AI. It's incredible. But if that one is just not in your budget right now, you can do our 6-month option. You pay for one time, 6 months, $18.99. You get everything that I just mentioned, but you get a 6-month access, right? Or 3 months, $4.99. You get everything that I mentioned, but you have access for 3 months. But for whatever reason, if those options are not in the budget for you tonight, what's most important is not how you start, but that you get started immediately. The monthly option with Akashex is only $199. This removes the barrier of entry and puts you in a position of power. For $179 a month, you get access to exactly what I just mentioned. Well, listen, I can tell you right now, I know you're probably really excited about the fact that when you choose the bundles of 3 months, 6 months, or a year, look at what you get at the bottom. You get to have access, right, to a $25,000 trade account, or with 6 months, a $50,000 trade account, or with a year, a $100,000 trade account. That's leverage income, so you don't have to risk your own money. That's the reason that you will want to go bigger and you will want to go strong, right? Now, I just want to say something to you guys, because as I mentioned, I've been in this space for the last decade. And when I started to make more money, I definitely wanted more memories. I've traveled to over 30 different countries around the world and been able to share my story with thousands of people. And I'm telling you right now, traveling changes the game. So if you want to do trade and travel, guys, I want to show you how to simply decide today. Do our annual pack for just $100 more. You'll get everything with a Kashex membership, but all of the travel deals as well, including $100,000 in trading capital. Listen, this is a total game changer. This is the top tier package. So if you want to go to the best, the trade and travel annual will definitely be top tier. Or you can choose our 6-month option for $9.99 one time. It gives you everything with trading, everything with travel, and you also get the $50,000 trade account, or the 3-month option where you get the $25,000 trading account. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have something for everyone. The trade and travel monthly option is $249 one time, $199 a month. That puts you in a position to at least walk away tonight with a $10,000 trade account. It's totally up to you. Listen, I'm so excited because I know you're ready to get started. But before we do, I have the pleasure and honor to bring up a gentleman that I have a huge amount of respect for. This guy is a legend in the industry. This guy is not just a $1 million Hall of Famer in this industry, which is basically like the Super Bowl. He's been recognized globally for the work that he's done. He's a mentor to thousands of people around the world. He's helping people to actually start a home-based business. And there's no one better to learn how to do this from. You know, if you're looking at the product that we offer and you're thinking right now, shucks, I know a lot of people that want to benefit from this, then maybe you're business minded. Maybe you want to be a part of the top 5%ers club. And so I'm excited to introduce to some and present to others, none other than Mr. Joey Wilson, who's going to finish off this presentation. Joey, I'll pass the call over to you, my brother. I'm so excited to be rocking out with you.
Let's go. Let's go. Type some fire emojis in the chat for Dr. China. Every single time she gets on these calls, I mean, you can just tell she knows exactly what she's doing. She's an absolute professional. And I'm going to show you guys this business side of how this works. She's a 7-figure earner in this business side. People respect her all over the world, and her and her husband and Rich University. What they've been able to do has been absolutely incredible. So grateful to be partnered with you guys, and hopefully you guys got some value out of this call so far, because you know, there's people all over the world that are fired up and excited about this opportunity. And just as I am, you know, for me, I got started in this industry at 22 years old. I was looking and praying for an opportunity. I was working at the gym and I was going to school full time. My wife was managing a bank, and I was thinking to myself as I was getting my paychecks, I'm like, there's got to be something else out there. I knew that I didn't want to be tied down to a job for the rest of my life. I knew that I didn't want to put my name on a piece of paper and say, hey, am I good enough to work for you for pennies on the dollar? And then you can tell me when to show up, how much I'm worth, when I can take a vacation, and when I can eat lunch. I just didn't want that. I knew there was people, especially, you know, when I started, or back in 2012, there was people making a living or making a killing utilizing social media and technology. And I was just looking for my track to run on. And I ended up meeting a guy at the gym who was making over $150,000 a month, very successful guy in the neighborhood that I grew up in, or the town that I grew up in. And we started talking, and I built a relationship with him. And I just saw him. He pulled up every single day to the gym, LA Fitness in Oakdale, Minnesota, in a brand new Range Rover. It was a 2011 Range Rover Sport Autobiography. And I pulled up into the gym in my $600 94 Honda Accord. And I could just tell the way he carried himself that he was successful. And one day he came up to me and he goes, listen, man, I coach people all over the world. I teach them how to become financially free, and I can teach you. And I was like, you can teach me how to be financially free. Okay, what are we talking about? Because I'm going to school full time. I'm working full time. I was busy as it was. I wanted to follow my passion as a personal trainer. But again, what I really wanted was freedom, purpose, be able to travel the world, enjoy my life, live it on my own terms. And long story short, I went over to this guy's house and I pulled up, beautiful home, Range Rover, BMW. And I was just like, whatever this man's doing, I'm all in. And he showed me this industry. And I remember looking at it for the first time. I'm like, if this is real, My life is about to change. But that was the thing. I didn't know if this was real. I've never seen anything like this before. And so he even told me, he goes, I told him, I looked at him, I said, I'm skeptical. I'm not going to lie. He said, I'm rich. How's skeptical working out for you? I said, if I get started today, I have $3 left over to my name. That's where I'm at. He said, if you want something different, you got to do something different. Stop listening, watching, and doing what broke people are doing, and start listening, watching, and doing what successful people are doing. Because if you do what they do and you say what they say, you can have what they have. And I'll kind of share the rest of that story here in a second. But if you just wanted to trade with us, you can just trade with us. If you want to just travel with us, you can do that. But most people, they go all in, because when you see the value that we have our hands on, when it comes to the trading platform, everybody wants this. People all over the world, like I said, here in the United States, Latin America, we have teams all over England growing, all over the United Kingdom, all over Europe, Africa, everywhere. Asia is coming on board. And so it's exciting what's happening. So if you just wanted to trade, or if you wanted to build a business, you can do whatever works best for you. But for me, I get so excited about this back half, because it's how you can go out there, build a business from the palm of your hand and earn a residual income, not based off your own efforts, but what we do together as a team. It's just a better way. So Josh Zwagel, the owner of this company, he said, instead of doing traditional advertising like billboards, commercials, radio ads, he's going to pay people. Right? He's going to pay us to go out there and share this with other people. It's network marketing. It's word of mouth marketing, relationship marketing. Word of mouth marketing is the most powerful form of advertising on the entire planet, right? Some of the biggest companies in the world, YouTube, Google, Twitter, right? Facebook, we're all word of mouth. I got in Facebook in like 8th grade. Before that, I had a MySpace. Did anyone on this call have a MySpace? Okay, I had a MySpace in 8th grade. My buddy, he's like, bro, you got to get on Facebook. Everyone's on there. And I'm like, Facebook. And I got on there. I'm like, this is like an online diary. MySpace, I had my top 12 best friends, my favorite song. It was Young Jock back in 08, the Scarface skin outline. But then everyone started going to Facebook. So I got in Facebook early, and I recruited all my friends, and I maxed out the friends list at 5,000 years later. Guess how much Mark Zuckerberg paid us to go out there and share this with our network? $0. Word of mouth marketing. We made him the youngest billionaire in the world. Here, you can get your piece of the pie, where you can go out there and share the trading of Facebook with other people. The gold standard when it comes to online education for trading, Forex, crypto, stocks, digital entrepreneurship, learn skill sets like branding, marketing, leadership, public speaking, all the above. And so it's a lot of people that come together and help each other win. And so I'm going to show you exactly what it would look like. Okay, you're going to get a back office website. It's going to track your entire business. Your name will appear up on the top right. You get a referral link that you can send to people to get started. And all you have to do is invite people to these calls. That's it. And the more people that you invite, the more success you're going to have. The more people that you show this to, the more success you're going to have. And so you get the back office set up for you. You get all the trading, everything put together for you, weekly mentorship calls, overview calls. We have systems firing on all cylinders for the average person that's never done this before, that already has a busy schedule, to be able to get started and start learning some high-paying skill sets and start earning some multiple streams of income, right? Who on this call wants to earn multiple streams of income? Who wants to leverage their money in the markets and get it working for them in the markets, right? Who wants to earn a passive residual income that comes in every single month that covers the bills of your dream lifestyle? These were some of the things that I was interested in as I was watching this presentation for the very first time in 2012, okay? It was a different company in 2012, but it was a very similar business model, okay? So next slide, the core rank. So like China said, if you go out there and refer 3 people that get started, your fees are waived as a thank you from the company. So you don't need 3 a month. You don't need 3 a year. Just whenever you go out there and you get 3 people to join using your referral link, your monthly fee is waived. Pretty cool. I thought they should have done that at LA Fitness. Hey, if I bring you in, if you go out there and bring 3 of your buddies in tomorrow, I'm going to waive your monthly fee. But now we just got 3 more onto the memberships, right? Same with cell phone bills. That'd be pretty cool if they said, hey, go bring 3 friends and I'll waive your monthly bill here at Verizon. Just word of mouth marketing. It's going to grow that way. So same thing here. Go. But it doesn't just stop there. Here's the cool part. You get paid off of everything those 3 ever do as well. Because again, money making is a team sport, and it's not about who you know by yourself. It's who we know together as a team. So the very first rank is going to be founder. Okay. And this is a 2-team system when it comes to the compensation plan. You get a left team and you get a right team. Your only goal is to build your 2 teams evenly. Okay. And so once you get to 4 people on your left team and 4 people on your right team, now you just hit the rank of founder. Now you waived your monthly fee, and now you're going to earn a $250 per month residual income that comes in like clockwork for you just having 8 trade and travel customers in your organization. And that we are creating a founder factory, because here's the deal, guys. If you help a lot of people make a little bit of money, you can make a lot of money. So our goal is to help people all over the world start to hit founder, waive their monthly fees, start getting some residual income coming in. Now you have a team of 8 people, and they can talk about something a lot faster than you can, right? So you push over the first couple dominoes, and everything that starts coming through that in the months and years, you're going to get a piece of. Okay, so 8 people for founder turns into 20 people. Congratulations, you just hit the rank of platinum. Now you're earning $400 a month in residual income. And some of you on this call might be thinking, dude, $400 a month, that's nothing. Well, for the average person, dude, that's an extra couple vacations a year. That's part of your car payment. In some countries that we have in our organization, that's, my buddy Gary, who just is launching right now in Trinidad, that is almost a full-time income out there. And so this is game changing for a lot of people to go out there and build a small group, a small team to 20 people that are trading with us, that are developing their skills with us, building the business, traveling, and you're earning $400 a month. 20 turns into 40. Boom. $1,000 a month in residual income. And you can take this thing as far as you want to, guys. There's ranks on here that pay anywhere from, $250 a month all the way up to, you see Legend on there, up to $1.1 million a month. There's a map, a blueprint, a path to be able to get you to whatever level you want to. Me and Matthew Thayer, who you heard from earlier, he's been my business partner since 2014, pretty much. We're Crown ambassadors with this company, and it's been an absolute blessing. For me, like I said, I got in this industry at 22 years old. I didn't know if this was real. I didn't know if it would work. I didn't know if I could do it, but I did know one thing. I wanted to change my life so freaking bad. And I wanted to eventually give my wife, Britt, who became my wife at some point, and our future kids a great life. That's what was so important to me. But I needed a vehicle to make that happen, because I knew I didn't want to eventually have kids and then ship our kids off to daycare, and then me and Britt go to work every single day and we take one major vacation and then we watch TV and hang out until we die. That's not what I wanted, but that's what the average person has. I wanted a lifestyle of complete freedom, where I can help my family if they need help. We can do whatever we want. But the only way we get there is by helping enough people. And that's what I loved about this. So the 2 reasons I got started back in 2012, number one, I met a guy that was making $150,000 a month, more successful than I've ever met anyone in my life at that point. And he told me he would teach me. Number two, it was a couple $100. Why not give it a shot? And so I got started 22 years old. I remember driving home. He gave me that $20 bill for gas, and I'm thinking, I have no money left. I hope not. I'm not getting scammed here, but I'm willing to go all in on this thing, because I think this might actually be something worth going all in on. And so by 25 years old, I hit my first 6 figures, walked across the stage in front of 15,000 people, and I got a ring that said 100K Club with my last name on it. And I was just like, dude, anything is possible. And the beautiful part about this industry, when it comes to climbing ranks and building residual income, the only way you can get to a higher income and hit new ranks is by developing yourself and becoming a better version of yourself through personal development and taking action and mentorship. And so I love games, right? They love leveling up in video games. They're obsessed about beating all the video games. For me, I want to level up and beat the game of life. And that's just, for me, what does it look like? My vision might be different than you, right? We all have our goals and dreams, but I wanted this dream home on this lake up in Minnesota, where we're from, next to my parents and her parents. We want a place down in Scottsdale. We wanted the Range Rover. We had a crystal clear vision of what we wanted our life to look like. We reverse engineered it. There's the compensation plan. I just showed it to you. Simple daily disciplines compounded over time, and you're going to hit whatever level you want to if you're willing to go tunnel vision for a season of your life. One last thing I'll say is this. The guy that showed me this industry, he said, Joey, I'd rather sprint for 1,000 days and get the money thing taken care of rather than working for somebody else for the next 40 years of my life. He said, just go tunnel vision for a season of your life, 1,000 days. It's a 3 to 5 year plan. Cut the fat out and go all in and watch. You'll just have the money thing taken care of. And what's crazy was it was a 1,000-day run that me and Matthew went on, and to go from, literally, we were making about $5,000 a month at the time, and we went from $5,000 a month each to over $100,000 a month. in that period of time. And I'm just like, dude, it actually works. You know, I didn't know what I was doing when I first got started. I had zero business being in business. I had zero influence, but I just had nothing but pure desire. And if you're on this call right now and you're just trying to figure out, dude, what does it take? Because it doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your education level. It doesn't matter what neighborhood you grew up in. It doesn't matter if you graduated from Penn State or you just got out of the state pen. All that matters here is burning desire, work ethic, be teachable and coachable, and never quit. If you have those 4 things, you can take this as far as you want to, plain and simple. And so the last thing I'll say is Ray Kroc, the owner of McDonald's, he said there's 3 keys to success. Be at the right place at the right time, realize you're there, and take massive and immediate action. Most people in life get 2 out of 3. They're at the right place at the right time, and they even realize it, but then they do nothing about it. So it's as if they were never even there. For me, I wasn't going to be left behind. And what drove me so hard in this industry was the fear of just not being anybody, not doing something great. And so that's what drove me. And thank God I had a platform. Thank God there's a community of people that want to see me win and that want to see you win. If you get started, you're going to see what I'm talking about. The success here is contagious. The energy here is contagious. You're going to put yourself in an environment of people that are positive and hungry and driven and that want to see you win and chase the best version of yourself. So guys, listen, if you want to get started, it's a couple $100. You're not going to be in your deathbed one day thinking, dude, I shouldn't have spent that couple $100 back in 2025. Give yourself a shot, go all in for a season of your life, and I promise you it's going to change. So with that being said, get back with the person that invited you on this call. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the group chats. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at events all over the world. And to the top we go, because the bottom is way too crowded.
Absolutely amazing, 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 amazing. Wow, guys, wasn't that a wealth of information? A wealth of knowledge, a wealth of information. I am so excited that you guys stayed and hung in there. I know you heard some value. I know something resonated with you, and many of you are probably saying, I am ready to do this. Yes, I want to start. Tasha, where do I go? Where do I go? Go to my website, sayyesandwin.com. It's been scrolling down there at the bottom the whole presentation. Sayyesandwin.com. Push the join now button and get started with one of our packages. I highly recommend doing an annual pack. An annual pack will cover you for the year. It'll get you a free trip, actually, for 2, a free cruise of your choice for 2 and 6 months, as well as you get a funded account anywhere from $25,000 on up to $100,000 in trading capital, and you get to keep 80%. So I show you how to trade in these markets, use the leverage and capital that we give you, and whatever profits you profit in that account, you pull out and withdraw 80% every week if you like. God bless you. I can't wait to work with you. Have a good one, and please share this with others. God bless.